Okay, it's 5 o'clock. I don't know if anybody else is coming or I've started the recording. We'll start the meeting.
Okay.
We had minutes from the last meeting and I got them pegged, so I'll move that we accept them.
Second?
Any other discussion?
Nope.
Hearing none. I vote yes.
I vote yes.
Okay. No mayor speak, no public speak. Supplemental appropriation. I'll bring that up. So this is a simple appropriation. We set this account up last year, and because once we set that account up, new cannabis impact funds can go directly into it, but this is funds that were received before that, so they have to be transferred from free cash. Is that pretty much it, Val?
Yes.
Okay. I have no questions. We have to do this.
I have
Yeah,
no questions.
Omar, anything?
That money came from INSA, right?
That's INSA's impact
Okay.
money, I think, right, Val?
Yeah, that's all from Mensa. That was our first check and only check so far. Well, no, we've got 308,000 this year. I'm sorry. Also from Mensa.
Well, I have no other questions.
Nor do
Mayor,
I.
you have anything you want to add? We're just, this is a really simple thing. I also only see the top of your head. Nicole,
Oops.
do you hear Nicole? Okay.
Yeah, oh, it's just the top of my head. Sorry, I forgot. I'm still at the office. Oh, hold on.
Watch. I like your t-shirt.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, thank you.
And that was recorded.
Oh,
So Peg, you will ask the Easthampton media
that's-
to edit the
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
particular section.
Val, I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody on the call. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I don't know, Dan, were you just asking if the mayor had anything to
Do you
add?
have anything on this? If this is a simple transfer from INSA's impact funds into the
Yep.
CIS fund,
Yep, we're just following the plan.
then I'll make a motion to approve or send to the full council for approval, $722,752.98.
Second?
Transferred from free
Oh,
cash
sorry.
to cannabis impact stabilization fund.
Now I'll second it.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, I vote yes.
I vote yes.
Okay, that's done. Next thing I want to do, this is really easy. I redid this, the ordinances. You may have seen these the original ordinance was specific to the DPW. But the idea here is to establish by ordinance a method for establishing revolving funds for any department. And then, if you look down here, a motion using that ordinance to establish the EV fund for the DPW. So in talking with Val, this is the best way to do it. It gives us a general ordinance. And then after that ordinance is approved in the public hearing, I make a motion to establish the other account. Any questions, Val? That's correct. What you see here, what we did.
Yeah.
I mean, all
Yeah.
this language was just repeated from the general law.
Yeah.
Anything, Mayor or Peg or Omar?
No.
No.
Okay,
Yes.
and then I make a motion here.
Oh,
This is
wait a minute. It's fiscal year 2021 and subsequent years.
right here.
No,
Yep.
yeah, beginning fiscal year 2021 and then down below in the chart under G, fiscal year 2021 and subsequent years.
All right, I'll fix that in the Word document. So that has to be 2021,
Yeah,
beginning on July 1st.
it's fiscal year 21, beginning July 1st of 2020.
And then down below, where do I have that? Right here?
Yes, and the spending limit is also for fiscal 2021.
So that's 21, that's 21, and that's 21. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we already approved this. I was just making sure what I'm sending to the full council. It's up for public hearing next meeting, not this meeting. So I'll fix that before I send it to Barbara. Because she needs to advertise it. Any other things on this? Do you want to look up here, anything? This again, I didn't change anything on this.
Yeah.
Okay, Val?
Yeah, it looks fine. It was just the years that needed to be fixed.
Okay, then I'll fix those years and let Barb know that. Stipends and salaries, I did this report, Peg and Omar. Anything in this report you'd like me to edit? I can do that.
I didn't see anything, Dan.
You didn't get that today?
No, I said I didn't see anything that needed changes.
Oh, okay. This basically says why we did the mayor's and the school committee and the city council. You got this today, Omar? Anything on that? Okay, I will send this out along with the ordinances, which are here. I think I showed you these already. Okay. So lastly is the fiscal reports. I just want to eval if you have any anything you want to say about the reports you just issued. They seem fine to me.
Yeah, I walked through everything pretty much in the email. The only thing I forgot to mention in the email is the IT department is over the 25%, but he has a lot of licenses for the year that he pays for up front too, so that might be part of it. But no, really, right now we're in really good shape. So
Our revenues are fine.
yeah.
So that makes the mayor happy.
What
Are you in your
about,
office, Nicole?
I mean, I'm happy about, of course I'm happy about it, but it's, yeah, I'm also about to hit send on an email that freezes everything, so.
That what?
That freezes everything.
Why?
Why not? I mean, why am I waiting
Why
for it to
wouldn't
go
you?
south? I mean, I already, the good thing is Val's hair is already white, so no one can tell I'm making it whiter.
Well,
Well,
I don't understand what you
don't
mean you're freezing everything. You're freezing all spending or what?
well, first of all, excuse me, point of order. We don't have this on the agenda, so I'd rather not.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. My apologies.
No, it's fine that it's out there, but we can't
Yeah.
really talk about it per
Right.
se.
Yeah, that's right. But just the fiscal
Yes.
report is fine. Okay, we'll read your email.
So I have a question though.
Yep.
Val, what do we have in free cash right now? I think a couple of weeks ago it was 2.2 million.
Less than 722 today.
Is
Yeah.
what, Dan? I'm sorry.
We took the 722,
Oh, yeah.
722,000 out, so.
I'll tell you, let's see. Okay, free cash. After the 722, it is 2,329,345.02.
All right.
2,322,000?
No,
29.
$2,329,345.02.
After the 722. is taken
After the
out.
722 comes out, yes.
So we had over 3 million. Wow, okay.
Who'd you say? Oh, I'm sorry.
I added that figure with the 722. We had a
Yes.
large amount of money.
Yeah, originally we had $3,052,098.
But that's
That-
heavily impacted by the impact fee, okay, so. All right. Any other questions, Peg or Oma?
No, so Val, I read your email and everything looks like, it's going as well as we can expect. It's not
Mhm.
perfect, it's not great, but it's okay. So as you sit here today, what would you say is a concern that either needs to pick up the pace on picking up revenues, or expenses need to remain where they are? Is there an area that is making you kind of a little concerned? Not
Well,
that the Parks and
I'm
Rec
not
had
sure
zero
what's
revenue.
gonna happen with the park revenue.
Yeah.
If we will ever get any this year, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep, when we do the tax recap, I have to redo the local receipts.
Yeah.
So my thoughts are to revisit the departments that we may not see revenue from at all the rest of the year. And the other concern is the motor vehicle, even though we don't really start collecting the 21 motor vehicle till February
Mhm.
or after the February commitment. Generally, in the beginning of the year, we're bringing in more from the previous years, and that's, you know, but I think the main thing is, if we estimate conservatively enough, when we actually have the problems, we should still be okay. You know what I mean? Like we just lowered liquor license fees. So when I do the liquor license section, I'll make sure that that's estimated at 25% instead of, it's already reduced right now, but I'll move money around a little to make sure that those areas are really estimated low, so that we won't all of a sudden be in a panic situation towards the end of the year when we're not getting the revenue in, you know? So I don't really, unless we go in total shutdown again and we're not getting any money coming in at all. I mean, right now we're starting to get money in from the state again for meals, and we're supposed to get some for rooms. I don't know how much, probably not much, but I mean, I've estimated everything really, really low,
Yeah.
you know? So we should be okay throughout the rest of the year unless some kind of big tragedy happens.
Exactly. Okay, good. I mean, I guess it is what it is, but I'm appreciative that we are estimating things on the low side, so that we're not overly optimistic on the way things are going to turn out. So that's good.
Mayor,
Yeah, just on this point, and I mean, it's always, I can't say this enough, and our auditor Val and Hadel really, I mean, when I put my budget together on expense, and Jen did those numbers and got it over, I mean, Val had a very clear vision, a very good vision of what to do with the revenues and to be more conservative than usual, but also pulling upon her experience. So it's, I am thankful, and I would think everyone, in the city should be thankful. I'm really appreciative of that. And I see Jen just hopped on, and I think we, as far as expending CARE Act and FEMA Act, I'm feeling really good about how that went. And I think we have a good balance, and, let's hope for a federal stimulus that allows us to replace revenue. I mean, that, totally out of our control, but yes, Val, thank you very much. And Jen, the CARE Act stuff. Yeah, God bless.
at least you guys
Thank you.
aren't bored.
I
I wanted
think I
to
can.
ask if,
Mhm.
Mayor, given your contacts with the state, have you heard anything about whether the cherry sheet money that the governor put forward had any reality with the legislature, or is it just too early to tell you?
There's been no real movement in the legislature on it or not. Like, I couldn't speculate, but always in touch with Rep. Carey. And he's not seeing, he's like, yep, we got it, we're looking at it, but he's not seeing much movement out of leadership there. So I don't
I
know.
hope they're not hanging on for help from the federal government. Anyway, that's just a comment, sorry.
I'm sure they are. I mean, if we're going to be making comments, I'm sure they are. boy.
Okay. Well, I have nothing else. Do we have any, I forgot to look at the packet, maybe you did, Peg. Oh, we have one item,
Yeah, we have one for the fire overtime.
and
Yeah.
our next meeting, I'm just gonna try to get to my calendar. I'm looking at November 11th for a meeting. Is that okay with everybody? That's a typical 5 o'clock meeting.
Yep, that'll work.
Okay, that'll be our next meeting.
Okay.
Are you doing these minutes, or Peg, should I do them?
I'm almost done with them. So,
Okay. You're fast. Okay, well, thank you all very much. So Jen, you came on just in time for the mayor's compliment about you, so.
Yeah, sorry I was late.
Well, this is very easy. There's nothing here that's new, so I will send out the revolving account and the stipends ordinance tonight to the full council, so they have it, and it's just so that it's available for her to advertise. Both of those need to be advertised before the 18th of the public hearing. Okay,
I will make a motion to adjourn.
second. Dan Riss says aye.
And Peg Coniff says aye. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Stay safe. Mask up.
You too.